Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Phil Christophers. And Phil has this question. Phil tells us that recently he heard someone say that the difference in the dimensions is one of frequency, and that therefore we shift dimensions through the frequency of our vibration. And Phil would like to know what I have to say about that. And my answer is that yes, this is what I've always understood, that it is the frequency of our vibration that propels us through the dimensions or planes. And that through spiritual growth, we raise our vibration and move further through the planes. We do this through learning the lessons of the planes and becoming familiar with them. And when we get good at them, we can move on. And for those who are unfamiliar with the Correllian point of view, the planes are these. There's the physical plane, the emotional plane, the mental plane, the astral plane, the solar plane, the monadic plane, and the divine. And 7 is not unusual as a number that people view for the planes, but some think that there are more, some think that there are less, and what we would say to that is that it's kind of arbitrary anyway. It's not like there's a hard stopping point between these planes. It's a matter of our perception of where we are. And we perceive there being 7 for purposes of categorization, but it certainly could be viewed in other ways. And as we learn the lessons of each plane, we move farther through the system, and we can easily perceive those planes we've already gone through, but can only perceive those that we're yet to move into with difficulty. So, for example, assuming that most people are on the mental plane, kind of edging into the astral, most people can easily perceive the physical world, the emotional world and their own emotions, the mental world and, to a certain extent, their own mind, and little bits of the astral. And when it comes to the fullness of the astral plane, the solar plane, the monadic plane, or the divine, we're still working to get there and to see that. So we only kind of have a glimpse of it. But as we move into those realms, we will come to fully embody and master them. So that is my understanding of the planes. And again, it is the frequency of vibration that determines where we are. But it's a journey of many, many lifetimes. You don't just easily go from one to another. There are many, many, many lessons to be learned, many things to be done in mastering each of these planes. It's certainly not a journey that we make quickly. And for some, it will take longer than others because everyone is different. And people will react to the different lessons of each plane in different ways. Some will find certain ones easier, some will find certain ones harder, some will take longer, and some will be faster. And this is only natural. We all take the time we need. But eventually, we come to union with the divine plane, which is where we originate. So, these are my thoughts on the matter. I hope you find them helpful. And until next time, may you blessed be.
Evolution. Involution is a process of going inside, of narrowing one's view to the extremely personal and individual. Evolution is the process of coming out from the separate and personal toward the unified and divine. Evolution increases the vibration and lightens the density, becoming progressively less physical. This is the process of returning to Goddess and to a perspective universality. When the involutionary process has achieved its end, the natural result is evolution, as is revealed in the sacred labyrinth. One first winds in, then winds back out. This process is repeated in countless ways in every moment of existence.
Hi, I'm Reverend Lori Denman, and I'm the Dean of Students at witchschool.com. Our school offers pagan education anywhere, anytime, anywhere in the world. I'd like to answer a question that I get frequently as Dean of Students, and that is, where do I get started? There are so many courses offered at Witch School, over 130, and growing all the time, that people are kind of overwhelmed by our catalog and don't know where to start. There's 2 courses that I'd like to recommend as a starting place. One is Correllian 101, First Priesthood. Now, even if you're not going to study to become clergy, it is a great course that covers all the beginning concepts of Wicca from the Correllian point of view. The other course I'd like to recommend is Living a Wiccan Life, which is also a 52-week course, as is the first one. And it covers all aspects of living as a Wiccan. So that's really a great place to start course-wise. One feature we have built into the new site allows you to mark courses as favorites. So as you review the course catalog, pick all your favorites, and then you can go back and tackle them as you have room in your roster. If you have any other questions about Witch School, just contact support@witchschool.com.